Hello everyone, welcome to BIM Laser. In today's tutorial, we'll be going over horizontal fins on a building that helps with solar glare, solar heat buildup, and these solar fins can also have an ability to have solar panels placed on them, depending on what your design calls for. So let's jump right in. What we're going to do is show you how to create a horizontal solar fin on a panel using components. Okay, so we're going to go to level 4. And again, in your project, depending on whatever, your design or how tall your building is, you could start on whatever level you like, but this is a quick tutorial. So as you can see, right here, we're on level 4, and we're going to place the horizontal fin along the entire perimeter of the floor plate. Okay, so we go over to architecture, and then we're going to click on component, then we're going to click on model in place. And once we're in model in place, we're going to select the family category. Now the family category could be whatever you specify. For this particular session, we're going to place it on walls. Okay, you click walls here, and we're going to call it, because an exterior curtain wall system, we're just going to put it on the walls. We're going to call it a solar fin. Okay, see solar fin, okay. And then now what we'd like to do is the way we're going to create it, under forms, we're going to go to sweep. Click on sweep, and then we're going to create the path. So click sketch path and click the rectangle. Now depending on the shape of your building, you're essentially just going to follow the exterior envelope of your building with whatever shape that you need to use. Because this building is square, we're going to use the square. Okay, along the entire periphery. Then click the green check. Okay, now once we do that, what we have is we have the path, we have the trajectory, and now we have to create a shape. So this is where you click edit profile. And if you see this green, this blue dashed line, essentially what this is the profile that runs perpendicular to the actual trajectory or path. And we want to sketch on this plane here. So click edit path, and you see where it wants to take you to, and we're going to do this in a 3D view. So let's click the first one, or maybe the second one. You could do this in an elevation, but for this session, we're going to do it in a 3D view. Okay. So now, again, I'd like to repeat. You want to make sure that you're sketching on a plane, on an appropriate plane. So here, we have just a preliminary design of a 11-story building, and this floor slab here is extending outward beyond the face. That's to catch the fins. Now we're going to do a preliminary fin. So start here in whatever shape you like. So we're going to mimic what we have here. So right now I'm going to start, let's see, I'm just going to do a rectangle, and then we're going to refine it. Okay, so I have this shape here. Now what I'd like to do, let's see, is create something a little more aerodynamic. Now again, this is, you could start with any shape you like. It doesn't have to be exact. You can refine it as you go along. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just pretty much using the simple sketch commands to get a shape going. Now this command, let's see, this in the function that we're in now, we're just pretty much sketching a profile. So now if you don't want your profile to be solid, if you don't want your fin to be solid, what you can do also is you can offset here, and then it'll pretty much be a hollow in the end. And you want to make sure that you clean up edges like this. Okay. Now This is pointy, we can round it off. But for now we're going to leave it like this. And then now we want to click enter. And then we click enter again. And then you see what happened? It's actually created. So we're going to click enter. And then in our 3D view, you can see that this horizontal fin goes along the entire periphery of the building. And that concludes our lesson on creating a horizontal solar fin that goes around the entire periphery or exterior of the building. In our next episode, we'll go into creating a family where you can essentially do the same thing. Take care.